Welcome to Suladan Plays Dark Souls 3. Finally a Souls game that I have literally no knowledge or experience of. And I really hope the controller works. Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's never a good sign when the joystick starts doing mouse stuff. I'm gonna start, and if we have controller not work issues, we'll work it out. What is Ashes of Aaron? Oh. Isn't that the name of the DLCs or something? I don't know. Adjust brightness until the flame is visible and the dragon is invisible. Yeah, I'm not playing. I can still see the dragon. We ain't playing at 0 brightness. I'm leaving it at default. We'll figure it out. You can change it in the settings. If it ends up being too bright, we'll fix it. Camera, I don't remember any of these settings from Dark Souls. I don't remember what settings I normally set them to, I mean.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lorthric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. Saint of the Deep. Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. Reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
So are we saying that they're not hollows anymore and we're going to call them the unkindled? We'll see. Entry incomplete. Okay. Young, mature, aged. It occurs to me I'm never going to find a bell helmet in this game. Well, Oh dear. Why? Like, why do games... I guess Steam has an API for the keyboard and they just tap into that. Never mind. Moving forward. Class. Oh dear. No. Graphics quality's going up. Either an unfathomable fool or oh, don't tempt me like that. Don't tempt me like that. Ooh, Pyromancer is a starting class again, that's nice. An assassin. Favor sorceries. Interesting. Barbarian. I'm sorry, anytime you talk about Northern Warriors, my mind goes straight to Haragath. Diablo 2 Northern Barbarian Lands. Or Secheron for Diablo 3 players, because that would probably be more familiar for them. I'm sorry, I'm just too tempted by the, an unfathomable fool. Yep, we're going with that. I've never done Deprived, ever. Burial Gift. I'm guessing that's starting gift. Young White Birch. Can be used to blend... Okay, it's a camouflage. Cracked red eye. Oh, I hoped that item would have gone away. Ugh. I have a personal... It kind of ties into two things. One, I love to maximize my item discovery in any game that lets me. It was one problem with Diablo 2, every item could roll item discovery, and I would just stack it on everything. I don't like that they're both I don't like that they last limited time. I like that they're there, it's just, they're a very good item. I'm not making a complaint about them as an item, it's just, they naturally make me shiver, because it's like, I want max item find, but I don't want to constantly be throwing these things. A Sovereign List Soul. Fire Gem. Black Firebomb. Hidden Blessing, Divine Blessing, Life Ring. I don't see any that... Like, Life Ring is the only one... I don't see any odd hidden... This one is a secret like the old Witch Ring or anything going on here. Face Priest... Oh dear. Oh dear, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh, never mind. Oh look, it's Orochimaru. We just gotta shave that nose back a little bit. Oh no. Why? Oh no. Katarina. You know, we might go with that. I'm enjoying this too. Oh no. No. Oh dear. I shouldn't be enjoying this much. I can change my voice. Oh no. Sample. That was unfortunate. I don't notice a huge difference, but I can tell the aged one is more, I don't know what word to use there, physique. What? Why? Why? You know, I guess more options is better than none. It doesn't change anything. All it does is it adds more definition to the lines. Oh, I love this. This is not making nearly as much of a difference. These are the slowest slider bars in existence. I'm not doing this, obviously. Oh no, it's changing other stuff too. I don't like it when slider bars influence each other. Okay, I am going to spend a whole episode trying to make a character, aren't I? At least I already had a name in mind. I'm just gonna leave all this be. Skin color, gonna leave that, gonna leave that. You know what, his face is just so glorious. I'm gonna save that. I guess we're gonna go with this. We're from Katarina, and so help me if I find onion armor, I'm gonna probably regret this decision. Oh dear. I have made so many bad decisions. But it said unfathomable fool. I couldn't, there's no saying no to that. I don't know. If this is game footage, it's beautiful. Did I miss the setting for hairstyle? Holy. I'm just barely Whee! Whee! Okay, let's see. What kind of whacked out turbo is going on here? Is this supposed to be... Why do I have 3 bars? When I'm playing Star Wars Galaxy, I see a ham bar up there. Well, I see a Hama bar because you've got the blue one above the green one, so it can't be a ham bar, but... I don't know, like, I feel like something is broken badly, and I'm gonna close the game and reopen it just to make sure the controller's not having a stroke. Oh! Yeah, I can't navigate like this. How does close? How does close game? Oh, I have a belt? Neat. How does... See, if I do it with the keyboard... That's me holding it down, so something's wrong. And the enter key does nothing. Am I gonna have to Alt F4? I don't like games that I have to Alt F4 out of. Any case, jump cut. Okay, so this is nuts, but I can at least switch. It's still nuts in the menu, though. I don't... You know, I'm just gonna have to use the keyboard for that. I don't know. Except for the enter key, because that doesn't take you further in menus. Camera speed. No. Let's try 1. I'm sorry, what? Like... On what world? Also, I'm watching the mouse pointer fly around the screen when I use the camera. Like, on what world is that? Steam, do you just hate my controller? Like, I'm not buying an Xbox controller for this. That is so distracting. Like, I could no, there's no way I'd get used to that. I was gonna say, I could possibly try to get used to... We're gonna keep trying this until it works. Like, that's camera speed 1. And that's me just... Ooh, dear. Okay, anyway. We're back. Found the problem. For some reason, and I'm trying everything I can to keep from calling it stupid, but for some reason, Steam defaults to the right joystick on many controllers in Dark Souls 3 to be set to joystick mouse. The fix is apparently to go into the settings and set it to joystick move. I don't know enough about what's going on there to have any, like, input on the reason why. So now I'm going to tweak and figure out There we go. That's a bit closer to what I need. Next. Music 5, sound effects 7, voice 10. That should be good. Got that. Cross region, no. Launch settings. Oh, that's neat. Mouse sensitivity. Window. And I found the exit menu also. I don't have, this controller has vibrate, so. I love my little Power A controller. It has been so useful for so many years. It's just sometimes there's some extra steps. Okay. Ooh. I like the ghostly after image they got going on the stamina. So there's that. There's that. Why did my blue bar thingy go down? Why do I have a ham bar? I'm fine with that being in Star Wars Galaxy, but why do I have a ham bar here? Something about the movement feels... I don't know, something about the texturing on the character model's skin and the ground just feel like they're two separate worlds. I'm sure that'll fix once I have, you know, armor. Okay, that's two-hand. I can still two-hand my shield. And that's still dropping my blue bar, so I should probably stop doing that. Regular attack. Yes, we figured that out. Strong attack. What? Where you go? What? Why? Well, that's apparently a thing that happens sometime. And great, now it's back to being stupid. Steam. Are you having a stroke? Are you... Slow clap for Steam, everybody. They're delightful controller support for anything that's not a Steam controller. One moment. Okay, apparently opening the pause menu was all it took to fix it. Like me doing that. Fixed it. I don't blame Dark Souls 3, I blame Steam. Be kind of funny if it turns out it was Dark Souls 3's fault, but I don't know. Ah! Who are you? Why does not target lock? Why target lock, no target? That's something else I'm gonna have to fix, isn't it? Okay, you back off while I figure things out. Why is right stick click been removed from the list? Click action. Okay. We're having fun today, aren't we? Steam is trying to kill him. Steam is more of a threat to me here than the game. Backstep. And roll. Yep, same as always. What are you? Hello. I can oh, I love that targeting icon. I'm sorry, I got distracted by that beautiful targeting icon. I love it being a glowing dot instead of a... I don't know. The ring was pretty, but I really like the glowing dot. Excuse you, sir. That's how we backstab, apparently. Oh, thank you for your glorious ragdoll physics. I love that that still happens. Anyway, what's going on here? An Ashen Estus. Why do I have a blue Estus? To the inventory. Restores FP. What's an FP? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Restores blue health. This is what we're gonna call it, apparently, blue health. What's this way? But what's this way? I love that I can run a decent amount. My stamina's got good recovery. Backstab. That sounds a little loud, but I will tweak that as need be. Compared to all the other sounds going on, the backstab noise just comes across. Hello, there's two of you. Thought one of you had a bow. Something about the animations just feels a little off. I'm gonna be honest, when they took damage, just the way they jarred around didn't feel Dark Souls-ish. I guess I did want to go the other way. Oh, good gracious. The tutorial area... Nope, we're not parrying. Wait, what button did it say to use? Because I did not... Left trigger? No, left trigger is a shield bash. Apparently, my shield's not capable of parrying. I 100% approve of the fact that I can hear the flames on a flaming arrow as they come towards me. Soul of a deserted corpse. I love that picking up items is faster. Like, there's not a big delay. It was just like, boom, right when I put it. Right when I pushed it. Got the item. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, and you've got a crossbow, too. Flaming crossbow. Sir, we ain't having none of that. Your animation is still very jagged there. Ooh, player phantom. You are the first phantom I have ever seen. I really don't like you, sir. Oh! And your Estus actually, like, shows how full or empty it is. That's delightful. I always just kind of pictured you were chugging the whole bottle each time and it just could magically refill that many times. Like a magical 5-hour energy drink with 15 recharges. Oh, saw something I thought was shiny. What's this way? What's over here? What is everywhere? Am I getting dirty? Was I always muddy? No, that looks like the exit. Two-hand weapon. Use right weapon skills. The cloth physics is nice. Yep, I was getting dirty. Turn back. No. I ain't that dumb. Tell me to turn back. That means there's either something up here good, or something up here is gonna kill me. Oh, okay. I hold it down and it goes back to Estus. That thing that I was saying in Dark Souls 2 that would be such a beautiful feature, it actually is in Dark Souls 3. What are you? What are you? It's gonna kill me. I've gathered that much. Nope. 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 The crystal lizards, they have all merged and come for revenge, and nope. We ain't having none of that. I'm not dying to a crystal lizard today. Also, the roll animation. The speed at which it moves feels weird. I spend far too much time upside down and in the air. Like, I don't feel gravity working there. May change the vertical sensitivity if I can. I don't know, I'll get used to it. Beautiful, beautiful landscape. I just don't like that I have to... Like, left and right I'm holding, up and down I'm actively having to twitch. I'm gonna fix that. Camera. There is not a difference for... Okay, there is not a setting for X and Y sensitivity. Maybe I just need to drop the whole sensitivity. Excuse me, I'm learning. That's still... See, the Y feels so much faster than the X, and part of it, even if they're of equal speed, you need to X more than you do Y, typically with camera movement, so they're best to not be equal. But I found a bonfire. At least I can't die forever now. I have enkindled... Ooh, I love the animation. I have kindled a thing. What do I do with one rest? Or is that an emote? Yep, that's an emote. Where's Praise the Sun? Why do I not have Praise the Sun? We will find it. I know why we don't have it. You never start with it, but I will find it. I don't know what you are, but I can't just outright slaughter you because there's a risk of you doing that madness berserk swing. Oh, I get it. I don't get it. Hello. I have come to deliver headaches. You are my first customer today. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Oh, there's more. Okay, didn't know there's two of you there. I made a bad decision. I'm not known for my good decisions, but I really made a bad one this time. I don't like these guys. I mean, I like them more than I do the generic hollows. These guys have personality and a varied moveset, so I like that. I just don't like that they're killing me. Ooh. Bloodstain's pretty. Did I lose max health? I don't know. I don't know whether Dark Souls 3 uses the hollowing mechanic or not. I don't like having a slower swing than y'all, but I can live with that. I'm used to hitting an enemy and staggering them out of their attack animation, but they're fast enough that they hit me just as I hit them, so even, you know, I can't stagger them out of it. I don't know if he freaked out or if he tried to hit me. Now to go get Tweedledum and Tweedledope. And Tweedledurf. You're a derf. Oh, you dropped an item. You dropped a fading soul. Hello, Tweedledurf. What the? Why? Why, world? What has happened? Oh, yay, we've gone back to Crazy Land. I swear this game intends to kill me. I don't understand why. What? See, I pause, I unpause, and then we're back to having a camera control again. I mean, I know what's happening programmatically, but I don't know what the trigger is. Something is causing the mouse cursor to leave the game window. My theory is something in Steam really, really wants that right joystick to be a mouse emulation, even though I've told it not to be. So it occasionally forgets, suddenly takes the mouse out of the window, and then I lose focus on the game window, and then everything goes nuts until I get focus back, pause, and unpause. This is going to happen in the middle of a boss fight, and I'm going to be very upset at some point. Those two killed me last time because of that. That guy hit me of my own mistakes. Aha! I know what triggered it. I'll fix it in a second. First I gotta deal with him. Okay. It was when I hit the right trigger, so Left mouse. Why, in the name of all that is holy, would that be a left mouse? Oh dear, I think I hear something. One moment. Sorry about that. FedEx was at the door, apparently. Moving back to... Always on action. You know, I'm not gonna touch that because I'm kind of afraid of all the things that that could do. Trigger analog output. Okay. Right trigger. So I need to remove. Remove. Yes. 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 Let me make sure you're set to the left trigger, and you're set to the right trigger. And this has been a glorious example of Steam having a completely insane moveset set up, so that's what I've been trying to do. Every time, it finally occurred to me, every time I tried to be clever and use a R2 heavy attack, was when the last two times it suddenly lost focus. Because I was trying to use an R2, and just in the panic, it took me a couple times to connect the dots. You're gonna kill me. I know you're gonna kill me. I don't know what you are, but I don't trust it. Can I have this weapon removed? You're the first boss, aren't... Whoa. You've got some interesting hair going on there, my friend. That's not hair, is it? That's a thing growing out of your back. You've got some kind of creature, and me pulling this sword is a horrible idea. Can I have the sword? Nope. Well, I'm gonna run away now. Bye. Judex Gundia. Is everybody in this game fast? Dude, you're huge. Don't be fast. Yeah, my little shield is not... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The Estus animation is a little too fast for my liking. And I'm the one benefiting from it. Oh, thank goodness I'd really love that stamina bar to be visually longer, but at least I'm, you know, able to dodge. I picked a horrible time for that. Ow, ow. I don't know what you're doing. I'm getting away. I don't want none of it. Case in point, that should have hit me before I Estus. I mean, I guess I'll get used to it, but that is a fast Estus. I really hope enemies can't Estus like they can in Dark Souls 2, because if they can Estus that quick, I'm in trouble. Depends on how many of them can Estus and how often they can Estus. Oh. Can we do? Oh. Why? Am I supposed to lose this fight? Yep. Ten to 1, I'm not supposed to lose this fight, and I'm gonna have to keep... Oh, joy. I think part of it, starting deprived, really shot me in the foot. But that flavor text was too perfect. But I need a better shield. Maybe I just need to two-hand it and forgo the shield right now. How much difference in damage was that? Not how I test my damage output. 72 versus 63. I don't see that as being a huge enough damage difference. Nice fog wall, though. The dragon part's what gets me. Oh, I love this fog wall animation. Huh. It's pleasantly quick. Where's my bloodstain? Sir, I'm not fighting you until I get that. I don't like that this shield is not very protective. You'll find that I really don't like low protective shields. I know I've said this before, and I know I'm looking all over the place. Sorry, my chair cushion was escaping again. It's like everything is trying to escape today. The mouse cursor, this cushion, FedEx. So here's a fun question. Is there a way for me to just go past that guy, you know, like Asylum Demon, and I'm just being an idiot and trying to fight him? Or is this a you have to fight him thing? The world may never know. I'm getting my bloodstain before I'm dealing with you, sir. I mean, until he went all crazed and dragony, he wasn't that bad. Just noticed this, thought it was neat. But let's rest, because I apparently shield bash every time I hit the control key, which happens to be one of the keys used in starting and stopping recording. Since my shield doesn't have a parry, and I think this is all I... Am I wearing this? Oh! Oh! I thought Dark Souls 3 got rid of the 4 rings! Oh, this is glorious! Oh, I'm so happy! Do I have anything else? Nope. Yeah. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, man. Literally, it protects me from 1% more damage and has 4 more stability. I may as well just do this. Or why you're down here, but... I think I sacrificed a little bit of speed. So yeah, not gonna do that. Sir. Nope, there is no kick. What's down there? I didn't want to come down here. I really did not mean to come down here. This game's controls are a little touchy, but I'll adjust. They're just more touchy than Dark Souls 2 was, so I'm not used to it. Mouse pointer, get out there. Look at that face. That is the face of a happy man. Oh no, I lost my bloodstain, didn't I? What do I care? The big one was in the boss room. You know, I'm not dealing with both of you. One of you is gonna come out here. You're gonna greet me like a rational person. Or you're gonna walk off the cliff. Get out here. Get out here, you glorified turkey. Get up here. Go, 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 go. Now you're dead. Give me that spear. What is this? Firebomb. Not helpful for me. Not a bad item, but not helpful for my cause. Also, so nice that it doesn't auto-equip it. That was one thing I didn't like in Dark Souls 1. Oh look, an item must auto-equip. I didn't like having to, like, constantly empty out my items early on. Because the game thought I needed 5 items equipped whether I wanted it or not. I'm gonna try one thing real quick. I don't know whether you can be interrupted out of a fog wall like you could in Dark Souls 2. No, no, you're just too fast. There's no time for interrupt. No sir. No 3-hit combo. The shield is basically some wooden planks. I can't deal with combos yet. I think being deprived has probably made this unnecessarily painful. I'm lucky that your aim stinks. That would have hurt. Okay, you have a tail. And multiple lock-on points, which is not helpful for my current. I can't see what he's doing is part of my problem. The giant body blocks me from seeing his pole arm. See, now he does that. You hit a threshold, and he basically says back off. Yep. Everything about that said back up. How does read Yes, I wanted to unequip it, not, you know, maybe read information about it. View controls? Really? Maybe view him. For heaven's sake. How do I see what the stupid shield does? So help me if I have to go. Not happy. There we go. Shield bash. Strike the enemy with shield to knock them back. Works while equipped in either hand. Thank you. Okay, so shields have skills in this game, apparently. Question. Can any of these goobers drop their weapon? I need to know that. For reasons. Yeah, I don't think they drop their weapons. If it's anything like Dark Souls, if they can drop a weapon, it's going to be a broken something. And I can't level up. So I'm kind of messed over on multiple sides. I've got a bad shield, a weapon type that I'm not good with, no way to change weapons, no way to level up. These are all the things I would normally do when a boss is problematic. I may as well just... Black bow Ferris, triple shot. Oh, even the bows have skills. I love that. Now, if only I could actually, you know, get weapons. I'm gonna keep grumping on that one. I don't like that I'm stuck with subpar equipment on a boss that has to be fought. I don't like fighting with subpar equipment. Now, I'm not saying that you can't, you know, use the club. It's just not a weapon type I normally use. It's a little more sluggish than my preference. I need to not worry about bloodstain at this point. You know, what's a couple hundred souls, really? I like that I can see the bloodstain. Boy, I'm sure glad there's no hollowing in this part. At least not yet. I know not what the future holds, but... it's so hard to see what he's doing. I know that one's a getaway. But see, it takes up so much of the screen, I can't really see what's happening. I do like the boss style, I feel like in some ways he's so overloaded with attacks, that due to his size, it's hard to really track him. Like, see, I couldn't... In that, there's so many times that I can't see what his halberd is doing, so I can't read any tells for his movement. I just see, oh, his halberd's out of the way, and... I don't know, is a stab incoming? Is a sweep incoming? I have an Estus left. Didn't know that. That one was also my... Me not pay. Nope. Okay, he sweeps it around all the way. Don't do it. Allegedly used by the Warriors of Sunlight. What are they, mythical at this point? I demand Solaire. I like clubs in concept. They're just, in Dark Souls to me, they're too sluggish. And aside from using a, you know, strength character and occasionally hamming about with a giant hammer, They're not a weapon type I like to use. I don't like shields with less than, like 60% is my bare bones minimum protection. I don't like enemies that are polearm users that have a lot of wide sweeps. I don't like bosses that rely on sweeping attacks as much. I mean, Dragon Rider is not one of my favorite bosses for many of those reasons. He has a lot of sweeps and just long range. But he was never overtly difficult, I mean. But those are all just first form complaints, and those are personal things, not mechanical design issues. The second form has a lot of unclear movements due to him taking up so much of the screen when you're on top of him. Okay, now I get out of the way because he does that. I might if I get to his left during that. See, on certain attacks, I could hit him when he does that. Well, that would have hurt. That's the one that killed me last time. See, that's what I need him to do, is where he jumps across the map at me. I don't know what that... Okay. So I guess what you really do here is just keep a distance so you can bait him into jumping at you. And hope you get the one that's... When he does stuff like that, it's perfect to Estus. So yeah, baiting him into using that leap isn't working super well. I probably could have gotten under him and attacked at that point, but... Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that up. It's worth all of 20 souls, but... Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so you're not too bad if once you figure out how to bait out the longer reach stuff. And you gave me a good sword. All is forget... Ember. Is that this game's version of hollowing? I hope not. Let's see what this sword can... I feel betrayed. I forgave you because you gave me a sword, but it's not one I can use. I'm gonna rest. Rest at this bonfire here. Still not 100% fond of... I love the design. The problem is more the fact that because you end up right up close to him so... Excuse me, often, that you've got a bunch of tells going on off-screen, above you, beside you, that you don't get to see. But you do eventually get the feel for it, so, you know... Not too bad. I just have a few qualms with that. I would really love to push forward. I would really love to keep playing, but since I said I'd like these episodes to say somewhat more modestly sized, I'm going to go ahead and pause here with this first boss and my 3,000 souls, and I will see you next time.